Hi everyone, welcome to RSS Code. Myself Lakshmi. I'm going to be your guide throughout this session. Today I'm going to discuss a brief introduction on JavaScript. In this session, I'll be covering three common questions that come into our mind whenever we heard JavaScript for the first time. That is, what is JavaScript? Where do I use JavaScript? Why should I use JavaScript? Let's move to our first question. What is JavaScript? JavaScript is a programming language that makes websites interactive. It powers animations, buttons, pop-ups, and even games. If your website moves or responds when you click something, that's JavaScript in action. From this definition, we get to know that JavaScript is a programming language like C, C#, Java, and Python. By using JavaScript, the website becomes more interactive. By using JavaScript, we can create animations, buttons, pop-ups, and even games. Along with this, we can create apps and websites as well. And JavaScript was introduced by Braden H. in 1995 when he is a Netscape programmer. Let's move to another question. Where to use JavaScript? Before knowing where to use JavaScript, we should know a most important topic in software development, that is software development lifecycle. Most of us are aware about lifecycle. Here there are two images that I am showing just to remind what is lifecycle. The first image represents human lifecycle. If you observe, the human lifecycle begins from the childbirth and ends with the death. In the similar way, in second image, it's showing butterfly's life cycle, where the eggs becomes the caterpillar and then pupa and it becomes to the butterfly. In the similar way, in environment, for living and non-living things has life cycles. Similarly, in software development, we have software development lifecycle. Let's see what is it. This picture represents the 6 phases involved in software development lifecycle. In short, SDLC. The first stage is analysis and planning. Once we did analysis and planning for the application, then the second phase is like the definition of requirements. Like what are the requirements that I need to be required to develop an app. And the third phase is architecture design. This plays a crucial role in the entire software development lifecycle because this design will help us in future. Let's say like if any new developer comes into the project, they see this architecture design, then that person will get to know what kind of tech stack they have used, where it has deployed, whether they have followed CI/CD, Jenkins, Docker or not. All this related information will be totally represented in architecture design. I can say like it's kind of workflow diagram. Let's move to the fourth phase, that is implementation development. In this, most of the developers, I mean to say like software developers comes into picture because you people might have the terms like front-end development, back-end development, and the full-stack development. Here, in this phase, the actual development of the app will happen. Once we complete the development, then the fifth stage comes into the picture, that is product testing. And again, in product testing, we have two types of testing, manual testing and automation testing. I'll discuss these things in detail in my upcoming videos. And the final stage is operation and maintenance. Once testing is done, then the application will be under operation and maintenance. Why? Because if any issues comes in live, that time the developers will provide support to the product unless it gets stable. So let me explain what is a front end and what is back end in detail. If you can see the screen, whatever we are able to see, like login, we are able to see username, password and login button, forget your password, and click here, right? Whatever we are able to see with our eyes, that's called as front end, and whatever the actions that happening in the background, right, that is called as a back end. So let's move ahead to see where the JavaScript actually uses in the application development, or I can say like software development. So JavaScript is used in the developments like front end, back end, and automation testing. When coming to front end, we have React.js, AngularJS, Vue.js, and in the back end we have Node.js, Express.js, and Nest.js. Here, when we talk about Node, it's a runtime environment of JavaScript, and Express and Nest both are the frameworks which helps to create robust application in Node.js. And the final one is automation. Selenium, JavaScript, and Cypress are automation testing frameworks. When coming to Jest, Mocha, and Chai are unit testing frameworks that are available in JavaScript. Second question, why should I use JavaScript? Because it's pretty simple. I have added very few pointers here. First one is like makes websites interactive. As we are using both front-end and back-end as JavaScript, it makes websites interactive, fast and efficient, and it works everywhere. Means it works in Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, Internet Explorer, any other browser. Whatever the browser available, it will works there. So it's easy to learn and use because the syntax of JavaScript is pretty easy. Everyone can easily learn it and use it within the JavaScript environment, and currently in market, JavaScript has high demand and career growth. Before closing this session, I would like to show some real-time applications that was built on JavaScript, which are known to us very well. So let's see the real-time applications. The first one is chat applications. Most of the people are aware about the WhatsApp app, but in the similar way, we have WhatsApp app web for websites, basically for the laptops and tabs. Facebook Messenger, Slack, and when coming to real-time streaming services, Netflix and YouTube are the platforms which was built on JavaScript. Let's see ride sharing. Uber uses JavaScript for real-time location tracking, and for navigation, Google Maps uses JavaScript. And for collaborator tools, Google Docs and Trello are using JavaScript. Not only this domains, other domains also using JavaScript, and in future also JavaScript has a very high demand. Thanks for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to get notifications of my upcoming videos.